What's up, internet? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ori. We're on Twitch right now, and if you're not watching this while it's live, I'm actually going to be posting this on YouTube, so you're seeing this after the fact. We're going to be covering who won HoH, who the target is. A brand new alliance has just formed, so if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, because we're jumping into it here.
And it's all free. Free, you heard me. You do not want to miss this.
So yeah, last night's episode, or tonight's episode, because I don't exactly know when I'm going to post this, probably at some point, it ended on a bit of a cliffhanger. We had the knockout HoH challenge, and it didn't really have much of a conclusion. We had no idea where it was going to go until the feeds came on tonight, and we found out that Spicy V, Victoria, is your new HoH, and whoo boy, this one, even if you think, oh, Spicy V, this will be an easy week, right? This might get juicy. But now with the teams gone, they almost should have just gotten rid of Rohan. Because if they would have got rid of Rohan, Spicy V would have won HoH. She wouldn't have been like super weirded out by Kiefer, because Kiefer would have been giving her the heads up on the vote. The team dynamic, right? Getting rid of the teams is huge. It completely changes everything that's going on in the game right now. With that safety being one, like half the house being safe is ridiculous. For example, Spicy V, she's been safe all 3 weeks. All 3 weeks she is safe, right? She's had immunity for 3 weeks in a row here. So, phew, it's a big game changer. It's a big game changer now that there's no more teams. Because now it doesn't matter, right? You could put anyone on the block. So immediately after the feeds came up, like I said, we found out Spicy V was HoH, and we also kind of saw everybody in the HoH room, right? Like everyone was in there. It was over an hour after the competition had ended. No one wanted to leave that room. They did not want to be the first one to leave that room. Eventually, though, people started to, you know, stagger on out. People came in, and we got the idea that there's a new alliance kind of forming. It's Victoria, Breydon, Austin, Rohan, Kyle, Tina, and Tera. A kind of a 7 there. You may realize one of those 7 is also a sunsetter. So that's the new alliance that is kind of formed here. And it was Tina and Tera who were actually in the room with Victoria when she kind of laid out her plan for the week. She wants to nominate definitely Kiefer. Kiefer is going up on the block no matter what. It kind of came out that Kiefer, he told everybody, or at least he told Kyle, that it was going to be a 6-4 vote right before the eviction. He was trying to play both sides. He was trying to, you know, make sure that he was in with the sunsetters, but also in with, you know, everybody else, the rest of the house. Well, he got caught, because it turns out that was not what the vote was going to be. It was unanimous, and they switched on Kiefer last minute. If you ask me, that almost sounds like a setup. It sounds a little bit like a setup. Like maybe Tina and Latoya, they had a feeling that Kiefer was going to pull something like this, and they wanted to, you know, plant some seeds. Because apparently, up until they were on the couch before the vote, it was going to be Rohan leaving. The flip was still on. Somehow that changed. It didn't have the votes. Kiefer found out on the couch, which, come on, sunsetters, get together on this. What are you doing? If it wasn't a setup on Kiefer, why didn't he only know when he was on the couch? I don't know. And the potential target for this week, Latoya. So Latoya might go straight up on the block. She might end up as the replacement, but she is definitely the target for this week. They are looking to get her out. It was kind of awkward. Latoya and Victoria ended up in the HoH room at one point. Victoria just wanted Latoya to tell her who, you know, to put up, right? Like, give me a name. Because Latoya kept saying, oh, people that were on your team, they were talking bad about you. They're not exactly who you think they are. And she's like, okay, well, who? Well, there's people on your team and they're not exactly who you think they are. Okay, again, who? Tell me who. Give me a name. And Latoya didn't want to give her a name. And she was kind of dancing around it. Eventually she was like, it's a boy, right? So that eliminated Beth. She could have thrown Beth under the bus. That would have been a great option. But eventually she does name Kyle as the person that's been throwing Spicy V's name around. And man, it's just I don't know if that's going to be good enough for you to stay off the block. Because as soon as she left the room, Victoria was like, well, that was awkward. She's got to go up. She's got to go. And it's going to be an uphill battle. Uphill battle for Latoya this week. But look, if she is as good of a player as I think she is going to have to be able to dig herself out of this hole, right? And that's going to be interesting to see. Now, we can move on here a little bit. I kind of want to show you. This was my power rankings this time last week. And, I got to say, it's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. And I don't even know if much changes. Beth has to come up higher. She's above VuKiefer now at this point. VuKiefer's dropping way down on the list, right? Everybody who's in the ball pit is pretty much staying in the ball pit. No, actually, you know what? I think I might even flip that whole end, right? Well, obviously, Josh is gone. Rohan and Kyle definitely are moving up. Breydon probably should move up. VuKiefer's at the bottom. VuKiefer is way down in the ball pit. He's not been playing the game very well. He is making admittedly dumb moves. He was in the OLG lounge just pacing back and forth going, stupid. Right back. Stupid. But I don't know, man. VuKiefer, you got some work to do, pal. You're going all the way down in the ball pit. Beth is definitely somebody who needs to move up. Yeah, otherwise it all seems, I don't know. I gotta rearrange a little bit, but that top four, those top four right there are probably the four best players. I'm gonna say it and look, she's making these dumb little moves, but I think they're almost a little bit calculated, right? All of her slip ups, other than telling Tina that Latoya's her target, all of her slip ups aren't really that much of a slip up, right? She said in front of Josh, oh, Rohan's the pawn. But that didn't really hurt her, right? Even if Josh stays, oh well. She said that in front of Josh, right? What is Josh going to do? He's still going to be going after Austin. I kind of think Spicy V plays a little dumb, right? She plays the victim a little bit. And I think it's working to her advantage right now because I just don't see anybody going, yeah, we need to get Spicy V out. She's got to be my target, right? The only one who at this point now is going to be doing that is Latoya. Latoya now is going to be gunning for Spicy V as she survives this week. And that's not a good person that you want after you. Not at all. But yeah, I think that's where we'll call it for the video. That's your update on what's been going on inside the house. A new alliance. Latoya's the target. And yeah, Spicy V is your HoH winner. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like that video, hit the like button. If you are new here and you made it all the way through, definitely hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all next time.